Hey, what's up guys? This is Nick at barben.com, and today I'm going to be trying out KAYO's plant-based smooth protein. So KAYO is a Vancouver-based company, and right now they just sell one product, which is the chocolate flavor of their smooth protein. Their website talks a lot about wanting to make it easier to get your daily greens in your diet. Although there aren't actually any greens in this product, it's actually a mixture of a series of legumes and seeds, which makes for a pretty interesting nutrition profile. First, I'm going to see how the chocolate flavor tastes with some unsweetened almond milk. Okay, so like a lot of chocolate flavored vegan proteins, this has a very earthy, kind of dark flavor because there's a lot of cocoa in there. It doesn't mix very well. It sort of breaks apart in there. I wouldn't say it's clumpy, but it's definitely very granular when you consume it. Yeah, it's fine. It's good. The chocolate is good. It's very earthy. It's a little bit bitter, and I would have said it's fine, but the aftertaste is a little bit sort of metallic, so I wasn't a big fan of the flavor. Okay, so now I'm going to see how the chocolate flavor tastes with some water. It's actually better with water, which is kind of surprising because we're talking about chocolate, but it's not a milk chocolate flavor, it's a dark chocolate flavor. So I don't think it needs the creaminess that the almond milk provides. It also mixes a little bit better with water. It's not perfect, but it mixes a bit better with water. And yeah, when I mix with almond milk as well, it has sort of a lingering aftertaste. It really hung around my mouth for a long time, and I didn't get that with the water. So that's my verdict. It's better with water. Okay, so let's take a look at the nutrition panel. One scoop is 156 calories. In that, you're going to get 20 grams of protein, 11 grams of carbohydrates, which is 3 grams of fiber and 6 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of fat with no saturated fat or cholesterol. As far as the micronutrients go, there's not a lot to talk about. There's no vitamin A, there's only 4% of your daily vitamin C, and 6% of your calcium, but there's 18% of your daily iron, which is very, very high, and that's definitely one of the bigger bonuses when it comes to nutrition here. I'm just going to take a quick look at the ingredients list as well. It's not very long. The protein blend is pea protein, fava bean protein, and hemp protein. Then there's also some cacao, some cane sugar, organic cane sugar, natural chocolate flavor, natural vanilla flavor, natural butter flavor. Then so there's some xanthan gum, which is a thickener and stabilizer, and a stevia extract as well. So it's a pretty unusual flavor profile. The butter flavor might have been what I was tasting before. It's worth pointing out there's no soy in this, there are no artificial ingredients, no artificial sweeteners, there's no gluten either. So it could be good news for some people. Now, as far as the price goes, this box of 12 little sachets is $35, and it comes to $2.92 per little baggie. So that comes to 14.6 cents per gram of protein. As far as organic vegan proteins that are naturally sweetened go, that's a bit on the expensive side. Normally in a big tub of powder you're going to get it's between 5.5 and 7.5 cents per gram of protein. This here is 14.6 cents per gram of protein. The ingredients are pretty unusual, particularly the fava bean, but nonetheless the price is something you might want to keep in mind. So a few things that I liked about KAYO's plant-based smooth protein. Number one, I'm always a fan of a protein that tastes good with water. Also, with the fact that it comes in little sachets means it's easy to carry around with you. It makes it pretty portable. You can take it to the gym or when you're traveling. That's something that I really liked as well. It is remarkably high in iron with 18% of your daily intake. And also one thing I didn't mention, it's pretty low in sodium too, which is surprising. Vegan protein powders normally have a good amount of sodium, but this here has 4% of your daily intake with 90 milligrams. So it's not so bad. There's a few things I wasn't quite so crazy about with KAYO's protein. Number one, it's pretty expensive, almost 15 cents per gram of protein. That is on the pricier side. It's also not particularly low in carbohydrates. It's pretty subjective as to whether or not that's a bad thing. Nonetheless, 11 grams of carbs for every 20 grams of protein. It's somewhat substantial. Plus, a lot of those carbohydrates are sugar with 6 grams of sugar per serving. The other main thing that I took issue with is that it's not particularly nutritious. It does have a good amount of iron, which is great, but there's no vitamin A, there's like 4% of your daily vitamin C, just 6% of your daily calcium, and no other micronutrients to speak of. So that's something you might want to keep in mind. Okay, so there's my thoughts on KAYO's plant-based smooth protein. For the full review, just Google Barben plus KAYO protein.